Hey guys, and welcome to My Something Random. Today I'm going to do a video for you on the Kask Protone helmet. One here is a fake from China, and one is a genuine one from Italy. And I'm going to help you go through and learn how to spot the difference between a fake and real, especially when you're buying one off eBay. I've noticed quite a number of fake ones being listed as the real ones, and people charging a premium price. Now the ones from Italy cost around $300. Occasionally you'll find one on sale, but usually they're about $299, $300. The eBay ones are going to cost you about 65 bucks. And so I will go through the differences and ways that you can spot a fake versus a real one. Now when spotting a fake versus a real one, to the untrained eye these look virtually the same. They both say Kask Protone on them. If you flip them over, they have got virtually the same padding inside. The retention system on the back looks to be the same. The shape, the markings, even they've got the little reflector on the back. But let's jump right in to the first thing that you'll notice versus a fake versus a real. The real one is going to be the red and black one here. And so if you look at the seams on the real one, they're very, very crisp. If you run your finger over them, you can barely tell that there's just a lip. And actually it looks like the two halves of the helmet, one overlaps the other, so the bottom usually overlaps the top. Moving along to the sides, really crisp lines along the foam and the edge of the helmet. And then you've got the back. Same way with the back, you'll feel a little tiny ridge here, but if you're just looking at this from a distance, you really won't see the seam. Now let's look at the fake one. Glaring obvious right here is that seam right there. So some of these fake ones that are costing 65 bucks, you can look in the picture, you see that giant seam right there. That's going to tell you it's a fake right there. Looking over at the back, this wasn't glued together perfectly, so you have a pretty good sized seam there. Also, if you notice, the lines here are not crisp. They're kind of jagged and bumpy. Now, it's still smooth, but it's not that really nice straight line that you're going to get on the real one. So that's one glaring obvious right there. All right, flipping it over, and this is something that could be forged, but apparently wasn't on this helmet, is the little sticker right here. This is a large 59 to 62 and CPSC. That is the certification for the US for safety and crash testing. There is the sticker on the inside. Now if you look at the fake, 59 to 62, but you'll notice no CPSC sticker on the inside, and there is the one on the back of the helmet. And you'll notice that the back sticker looks a little bit different. Now the next set of details are getting a little bit more fine and a little bit harder to spot, but if you know what to look for, you can easily spot them. The first one is, if you look at the straps, they're going to look virtually the same. They say made in Italy. They're going to be of that eco leather, roughly have the same feel. But if you pop the buckle out, they're going to be slightly different. Let's get a zoom in on these. The genuine one is here. You'll notice it has a notch in the center here, and the things are slightly different. This is the solid, and same with underneath. Hollow underneath and solid on that one. So the genuine is going to have a slot down the middle. Now that's something that can be changed with manufacturer, distributor. But that's just something to be aware of. The next, now this one's a little bit harder to spot, is the color and density of your foam. Now if you zoom right in here, see my camera, you can see that this tends to be a lighter gray color. The particle content of the foam on the inside is a little bit more dense. And I noticed one thing on this helmet is it's a lot rougher around the edges, a lot more, I don't know if you call it flashing. I picked some of it off, but you'll have these edges right here where it just wasn't cleaned up as nicely as the other one. There's another example for you right there. And a little rough edges there. We can use the real one. Very, very clean edges, and you'll notice the color of the foam. Is all black. Now whether this is painted or not, I'm not sure. But the edges and all around the support are a lot cleaner. One thing I did notice is this right here on mine. This groove is perfectly lined up with the front here. On this one, this groove, this cut here is not lined up. It's a little bit off-centered. So, little things to look at like that. Next is actually the stickers, and this one might be an easier one to spot. I have two versions of this helmet. I have the matte black version, and I have this one right here, that are both the genuine ones I bought from a reputable bike store. This one here, if you look at it closely, is the Kask logos all around the helmet are put on by a sticker. Now my matte black one is still a sticker, but it doesn't have the plastic around the edges. The edges of the letters are perfectly cut out and put on here, but if you run your finger over it, and it's got a little bit of a lip there, you can tell that they're a sticker. Same with these logos here, you can tell that these are a sticker on here. The fake one are not stickers, and I actually kind of like it. It'd be nice if Kask did it, but if you look closely, you can see that these are not a sticker. They're either painted on or printed on, and the clear coat's over the top. So if I were to run my finger on here, these are not something that are ever going to come off. Same with the front, and they're raised just a little bit. They're almost like embossed, so they're not a flat fill. They have a little bit of a raised fill to them, which is kind of actually nice. Same with the Protone logo on the front here. So if you see a picture with no stickers and they're actually printed on, that's another giveaway with the fake. Now if Kask changed the way they manufactured the logos, and they could, that might be not as an easy spot as it currently is right now. So the last thing I've got here is the foam, and I pulled the foams out of the front of the helmet, and the bottom one is the genuine, the top one is the fake. A little bit different color. You can notice that the material is a little bit different. It's definitely different to the feel. And the density is a little bit different. Now it's maybe hard to see in my video, but I'm sure you can tell that the color is different and the density is different. Whether one works better or the other, I don't know. But I know the one from the Kask, from the genuine one, works great. Now I haven't used the fake Kask helmet yet because I just got it. And I did get it just to kind of see what $60 did get you, and what it was like. And for 60 bucks, I will probably use the helmet. Now, one thing you got to bear in mind is because it's not CPS certified, any races that require you to have a actual helmet that's certified by US safety standards, there's a possibility that you could get kicked out of the race or made to get a different helmet because it's not a US certified helmet. That being said, I don't know what kind of crash safety standards the one from China comes with. And the question is, are you going to trust your head with it or not? It seems like a great helmet. I don't know how dense the foam is compared to the other. Just squeezing the densities of foam, they feel very similar. So I don't know. But one's $300, one's $60. Whether you trust your possible life and your head with it, I will leave that up to you. Would I buy one of these over the casks that I currently had if I knew about it? Probably not, because I like to have the real thing. Is this a nice option if you want different colors and different colors for different kits? Possibly, because they do offer pretty much all the colors that the Kask carries. I don't think the matte black is one that they do carry. That's one of the few colors that they don't carry. But overall, not a bad forgery, but there's definitely some things to look at when you're buying a helmet. And definitely, I hope this helps some people to keep them from getting ripped off, just in case they're looking for a genuine Kask helmet. But the two big glaring things, one is going to be your seams, two is the CPS certification on the back, and then I would definitely look at the stickering on it to see whether they're printed on or if they're stickers like on the originals. If I forgot something, or if you have any other observations that I may have missed, let me know, and I hope you guys enjoy this.